at you. So it's just waiting around for my dinner my dinner party to get ready to get going. We said about 6, but here's I thought I'd give you a view. That's Flower Street down there. That's the Wells Fargo here downtown, which you see on the left side is the Bank of America building. So I'll pan it around to give you a view, just chit chat, catch up, what's going on. Not much going on. Our time is, let's see what time our time is. It is 4 o'clock, so according to my thing, about 4:02 here, California time, Pacific here, downtown Los Angeles. So I'm on the 27th floor. This building is called the WESTIN Bonaventure. It was used in the movie. I think there's the most famous movie is the one with Arnie, True Lies. They use the towers. Let me show you the towers. That's the tower. That's Red Tower. That's the one I'm in. There's 4: red, yellow, blue, and green. And I think Arnie rode a horse through their lobby, through their water fountain in the movie True Lies. I think there was also the movie with Clint Eastwood, the one where he plays a Secret Service agent. I can't remember. And here at the lobby, there's the Bank of America building right there. And look at that. Way down there is the traffic going through. That's the actual ground floor. And that's Flower. Kind of goes over and above. That looks like a CHP officer down there. Let's see if we can get a close-up. Is he blocking the street off? Let's see, what is he doing, the chippy? He's blinking. That's a highway patrol. That's like... Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see that? That's an escort. They're blocking the street off. We caught something. There's buses going through. So I don't know what that is. And there's more highway patrol. Whoa, man, we caught something. The highway patrol's blocking it off. They have a police escort. And those buses are carrying somebody. I don't know if there's a sports team. There's another chippy. There's 2 more chippy motorcycles. There's that chippy that just cleared it and they left. And there they go. Well, we saw a personal escort from the highway patrol here. I wonder what it is. All right, well, let me get down here to the regular, just kind of, just kind of chatting away here. Man, there it is. There they go up the street. Man, I missed that. So there they go up the street. They're turning. I don't know where the police escort is on that one, but they end up over here. You'll see the buses over there. They're making their way down through downtown. And there they went. And I don't know. Oh, there's the other bus going through. There's a chippy right behind him. And I don't know what that was. I'll have to see if there's a game or something. Maybe that's a team. Maybe it's a basketball team. I don't think it's the Kings. They play at Staples, but it's not the Kings. Well, anyways, here's some of the other buildings we got. So this is what it looks like in the daytime as opposed to the morning. That was pretty cool. They did an escort and it's a bird's eye view of that. Let me leave this right there while we chit chat away. You're joining us. Thank you for joining us. CV here. Just kind of hanging out here in Los Angeles. Doing our thing. Look at my laptop, see if there's a game today. There was an escort that just went through. Not certain what that was, or what that is. Let me get over here. Alright, log into my computer and see what it was. I know there's a game today in Los Angeles. Let me ask Google. Google, what sporting event is happening in Los Angeles today? Let me ask Google again. Google, what sporting event is happening in Los Angeles? Google, what sporting event is happening in Los Angeles today? Well, there's the Lakers play tomorrow. Sporting event. Trailblazers. No, that's tomorrow. San Diego Gulls. Nope. I wonder what's happening. Well, there was a CHPX escort going through. Google, what is the CHPX escorting? Google.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is an online tactical shooter video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal.
Google, why is the CHP escorting 4 buses downtown LA? I don't think it'll tell me. But anyways, there was an escort. They had a police escort caravan, and they were escorting the buses. You saw the video. I wonder what it was. It had to be something, because the highway patrol is escorting. It's a big deal. Yeah, they have to do that. Anyways, if you joined us, this is our downtown view of Los Angeles. Hopefully you get to one day come here if you're not familiar with the downtown skyline. Yep. So let's take a look around here. So you see the buildings right there. Again, this is the daytime. So tonight I'll show you a nighttime view. There's the street. There's the tower. There's the building. And I think the tallest building in Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken, is this guy right here. This may be the tallest building in Los Angeles. You can see the crown on top. That's probably the tallest building we got here in the city of Los Angeles. So I'll leave it right here on this angle, and you guys can see what we got going on. You know, we just saw the chippies. You know, the chippies went through, and you know how the highway patrol works. Let's see if we can see if we can do this here. Let's see if it works here. That was the opening of Chips right there. And that's what we just finished seeing a moment ago. At least 5 motorcycles, chippy motorcycles like Ponch and John, escorting 4 big, large buses. You can go back and look at 5 minutes back if you scroll back on the live stream. Or when you get a chance, check out the video. But hey, leave some comments, leave some messages, you know, and see what we got. And yeah, and you know, we're here downtown. We're here for another day or so before we head on back. So join me tomorrow on the live stream. I'm going to be live streaming pretty much all the way home. And that's going to be a long live stream, so I'll have to have a fully charged phone, so that way it doesn't die. And that will give me a good charge. It'll last all the way home, because it is about a 170-mile drive all the way home. So yeah, join me tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a good one. We're going to be driving home, and you get to see some sights. I'm going to try to go over the San Andreas fault line. Might even show you a little Magic Mountain action there. Pyramid Lake, That's the stop right there in Vista del Lago. I want to go through Gorman, so I'll take a veer off and then take the Gorman Post Road, show you a little action. You're going to see the northbound side, and then you're going to see the drop of the Grapevine into the San Joaquin Valley, and that way you get a good view of what's where I live in that part of California, where Johnny, Epiphany, Isaac, Brandon, myself, I think it's the bullpen, but I think he changed his name to something else, and a few other guys that I don't follow, but I think Johnny has a couple guys on his list. But yeah, we all hang out here in the big Central Valley. You know, remember the old TV show, The Big Valley? In the Big Valley, that took place in the Stockton. You know, that was for the 1960s. You know, and that's a pretty cool show. But let me show you the theme, how it worked. Let me see if I have it here. Now these commercials that kill it, so that's not cool. Trying to YouTube on YouTube, huh? Play after the ad, okay. So whenever the ad's over, we will listen to. So I live in the Big Valley. Here's a theme song. So that's where I live, in the Big Valley, in the southern San Joaquin Valley. That's where I live. So the Big Valley is the San Joaquin Valley, and I'll be heading home tomorrow, checking that out and seeing what's cooking over there. So this is where I'm hanging here in the Bonaventure Hotel. I'll probably should give you guys a tour of the lobby. I'll probably do that when I get down in about an hour or so. I'll take a little lobby tour, and maybe I'll do a street walk, and show you around so you can see the outside. You see a little LA action, that'd be awesome. So I'll give you the lobby, and you can see where Arnold rode the horse through the lobby and in the movie True Lies. And show you the elevator. I'll show you the plaque where Arnie used. I don't know what they do. I'll have to watch. I'm going to have to watch that movie. But yeah. So look how they build. Basically, the buildings down there is parking underneath, but they build like a park. See that park? They built a park. There's the actual ground. You can see the ground right there. They got the city of Los Angeles flag, but they put a park on top of this. They got some trees. They got some palm trees. They have fountains. And then down here, the YMCA has their thing. Hey, Fuel Guy, what's up, man? Just live streaming, boss. Just live streaming. Just hanging here in my hotel room waiting for the guys to call me. I think we were going to go out at 6. We're going to go eat at a Mexican restaurant, El Patron, within walking distance of where I am. So I'm in this. This is a side view of the tower. That's where, I believe that's where LSU. You know what Shaquille called it, right? What did Shaquille call it? Let's see if you know your Shaquille O'Neal. How did he refer to LSU? Do you know how he referred to it? He made fun of it, but I mean, I know he went there and he played there. So that's the Wells Fargo. They got naming rights. There it is. And that's the Bank of America building. And yeah, my thing cut off. I ran out of juice. Or else I would have made it. You would have seen me struggle through all the LA traffic. He said LSU. He called it Learning Slow University. That's what Shaq called it, Learning Slow University. If I'm not mistaken, that's the tallest building in the skyscraper in Los Angeles. Sup, bro? How you doing, man? Just hanging here in downtown Los Angeles in my room. Hanging here, waiting. Just playing a little Big Valley music. Let me continue on. Yeah, so yeah, just kind of hanging here, guys. Here, just here, waiting for my guys to come up, and then we're gonna go have dinner because dinner is on us. So we have to do our own dinner. So we're gonna go hang out, or all the people that represent the people. What the heck is that? That looks insane. Yeah, I just have a Hot Wheels video just came out. Oh, you do drive some dinner? Yeah, I'm not gonna be on too long. No, not too long, not too long. Don't think I'll be on too long at all. Let me turn this down. I'm gonna be here, another little bit longer, just kind of hanging. As long as you hang with me, I'll keep talking gibberish. Ask away, I'll answer whatever you want. It's kind of hanging here. I'll let you know how my hours are going. I saw an uptick in hours on those watch hours. I did see that. I gotta tell you, I did see that and stuff. But yeah, yeah, you're right. I saw that happen. We don't pay. Shaq, don't pay attention to Shaq, huh? Yeah, good old Shaq. Yeah, it probably takes 2 days to cover up. So whatever I did on Thursday will show up today, and whatever you do on Friday will show up Sunday or Monday, I assume. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Yeah. Yep, yeah, that's the way it goes. Kind of how it goes, boss. Well, I'll be right back. Just gonna step away for 1 second. All right, I'm back. So LSU, huh? LSU, that's cool. So yeah, I got my meetings over with, and for today I got a quick meeting in the morning tomorrow, and then I got to. Then we're gonna hang. So then I gotta hang over to breakfast and have one short meeting where I'll probably bail out on that meeting. My son has a soccer game, so let me give you guys a different view. Change it a little bit. Or actually, let's change it that way. Keep changing it around so everybody doesn't see the same view all day long. Yeah, so if you ever get out to LA, I mean, this is this building that I'm in, this hotel. It's a very futuristic kind of building. I'll try to do a video or a live stream outside, and this is where they filmed a couple movies. In the Line of Fire, there you go. That was a Clint Eastwood movie, Line of Fire. You're in LA? Nah, you're lying to me, man. You're actually in LA? Like Los Angeles? Ah, yeah, you sucker. Yeah, Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana. But yeah, they did the real LA. Well, I don't know. Louisiana. When did the French, you might know this, when did the French actually settle or begin the colony or settlement of New Orleans? Or New Orleans. Because Los Angeles was founded in 1772. So I'm pretty sure New Orleans predates it in the French era and before Napoleon turned around and sold it because he needed the cash because he was fighting the British. Yeah, the real LA, yeah. What time is it over there? You're 2 hours ahead, so it's got to be 6 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. See, you predate here. We're under the Spanish flag of 1772. There's an airplane going overhead over that building right there. It's pretty neat. Just went behind that building. Yeah. So yeah, Louisiana, baby. Yeah, Louisiana. You know what? That's probably on my bucket list. My friend, and he's my compadre. In other words, that's Spanish. He's from there. His name is Aaron. He's a teacher in Hemet, California, and he's from Louisiana. His family is from Louisiana. He's Catholic, all that jazz. It's like I am, and he baptized my son. So he's Cajun, but he's German because his last name is Zimmer. But he's born and raised in Louisiana, and then came out to California, and he met his wife. That's how I know him because his wife was my wife's best friend. But he's from Louisiana, taking his kids over there, and to meet that side of the family. I think they're here now, but there's still a lot of family left in New Orleans. Um, hey, New Orleans has changed a lot ever since Katrina, huh? I'll move it over here now. I'll give you the Bank of America view. Just to change up the view so stop staring at the same thing. You see the cars. We just saw a police escort about 15 minutes ago on this video. There were 4 highway patrol, Ponce and John, California Highway Patrol, and then there was buses, 4 buses, darkened out buses, and the Chippy blocked it out. You wouldn't go there right now? Is it that bad? I mean, I've never been to Louisiana. I've been to New York. Florida, I went, well, that was a long time. Oh, no, I take that back. We went to Florida because we went to Walt Disney World with the kids right when Disney opened up, right? I mean, like when Walt Disney opened up, we were there during that Easter week, right after Mardi Gras. It was Easter. It was Easter week, actually. It was Holy Week. So that's the last time I was in Florida. That was what, 2 years ago? Yeah, about 2 years ago. 2020? 21. It was 21. So it wasn't that long ago. Early 21. And then New York. Been to New York. Upstate New York. I'm not going to say New York. Been to D.C. a couple times. Maryland. Virginia, obviously. Wow. Wow. That's horrible. That's bad that the crime. And cities get that way. I mean, in Tulare, we have a small town. We'll call it a town, but it's a city. It's an incorporated city in California, Tulare, California. We have we got a ton of homeless. There aren't that many murders, an occasional murder. I think you count the murders on 2 hands. Crime, they're always stealing shit left and right. They just steal. Homeless people steal stuff. People steal stuff. So people have cameras everywhere now, and lights. Freaking like it looks like Dodger Stadium. You have to have so many lights out there. The 95% independents still haven't caught up. Well, and then a bunch of guys were lost with Katrina, so I don't think they were recovered from those guys that got fired, right? And then you got a new batch of officers, and then he furloughs 95. This is obviously a new mayor. Then you furlough a whole hang. Man, you need police in those cities. You need a heavy police presence, even if it's just a visual presence. Yeah, even if it's a visual presence, just to see people see a cop, they're like less likely who will do something. Oh man, they're hitting me up for drinks. If I don't drink, I drink Coca-Cola. Once in a while, I'll drink a beer or maybe an occasional wine. Female mayor of NOLA. NOLA. What's NOLA? Is that her name? NOLA? Last name NOLA? 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 Yeah. I was like you with the live stream right now. I was like, man, I'm the only one on here, maybe until you showed up. And then I got the old, running in the bathroom. Latoya Cantrell is her name. First female of NOLA. NOLA stands for what? New Orleans. Oh, New Orleans, Louisiana. Got it. Oh. Man, you got to stop throwing me those acronyms. That's like me in county. County of Los Angeles. Yeah, I get it, Nola. All right, cool. That makes sense. I mean, it's logical. It makes sense. New Orleans, Louisiana. Yeah. Is there another New Orleans? There's an Orleans in France, I believe. Parish. And then there's New Orleans where you are. Well, where you live near New Orleans? I thought you lived outside New Orleans or to the north or something like that. Yeah, it came from that city. I've seen it on the map. It's not like I actually, like studied it, but yeah, New Orleans, or New Orleans. Yeah, the French folk there. Yeah, my friend is from Louisiana. My dear friend, she calls me like, she thinks of me as her son. Her name is Norma. She's like, son, how are you? And I'm like, good, doing good, Norma. How are you? And she moved out to California when she was little, and she's I guess what do you guys call them? Creole, like people that have French ancestry but might be of mixed ancestry, black and French and whatever, Spanish and whatever else you come across. Creole, right? The Spanish call it criollos, the dudes that were Spanish but born in the Americas. So Creole, right? Creole, right? Am I saying it right? Creole? Yeah. Yeah, I think she's partially Creole because not very many African Americans are Catholic, and she's Catholic. She's a good friend of mine, and she moved up to Sacramento, so she no longer lives here. And yeah, you better retract that. Don't give your personal information. Everybody knows I live in Tulare. I don't think they'll come looking for me. Tulare, California. Yeah. So yeah. What else is going on this fine Saturday evening for you? You guys are probably getting a little dark. Your evening? Is it getting dark on you guys? Let's change the view here. There you go. So you can see the tower right there. So you'll see the tower. Unless the building shakes when we have an earthquake, God forbid we do. You see the tower right there. From the YouTube popo. Man, those guys are all over my stuff. They just rip my hours off. They're like the British, man, the quartering act. They just come in and freaking revenue act, stamp act, sugar act. They start just yanking my hours, yanking my this, yanking my subs, yanking whatever, and yeah. Yeah. Nah, we're just hanging here, man. Just hanging here. So, do you guys still have a local baseball team? I know a long time ago there was a AAA baseball team and maybe a couple others in the state of Louisiana. I know you don't have a major league team. You have an NFL team. You've had on and off an NBA team. So, let's see. Yeah, you had the Zephyrs. That's right. I did the baseball cards of that to Nebraska. You had the Pelicans now. One time you guys had the New Orleans Jazz back when I was a little baby. You had the Jazz before they boned out to Utah. And then that's why I always thought it funny, Utah Jazz. I'm like, why are they the Jazz? And they stole your team. Now you guys have the Pelicans. Where'd the Pelicans get swiped from? Yeah, there's no Jazz in Utah. Hell yeah. Mormons. I have my cousin, my wife's cousin, more like, but nonetheless related. she married some Mormon dude, Charlotte Hornets. Oh, so they left North Carolina to go to Louisiana. Got it. Yeah, so she was she became Mormon for a while. I don't know, because love of her husband, whatever. And she was drinking at some party, and I was like, "Hey, aren't you not supposed to drink?" She's, "Oh, I'm a lapsed Mormon." I'm like, "What the heck's that?" And then now she's divorced from that Fulio, and he's back in Utah, and she's here in California with her, with her kid and her mom, and my wife's side of the family. But yeah, the guy was a cool guy. He drank too, man. He wasn't much of a Mormon. Then Charlotte got the expansion Bobcats. We gave him the Hornets name and the rights for free. Well, that's so I guess the NBA wouldn't whine, or the owner wouldn't whine. You guys had another team. Unlike the damn Utah. Yeah, you guys, they stole your name, took it all the way to Utah. You guys had an ABA team. Like the 76ers, I believe, were an ABA team. There were a couple other teams that were ABA, American Basketball. The New Jersey Nets, I think, were an ABA team. Is that who they were? New Orleans Buccaneers? Now, my understanding, the guy who came, the commissioner or the league, whatever. So when the NBA agreed to absorb those teams, to this day, the contract still reads that they have to pay the ABA, and I don't know if the ABA teams are getting it, but they got it. The NBA is paying big bucks because they worked out a contract. It's like a Bobby Bonilla contract. I mean, this thing is better than the Bobby Bonilla contract, because Bobby Bonilla is going to run out of juice in 13 more years. Bobby Bonilla is still collecting $1.2 million, but the ABA teams, before that merged with the NBA in whatever 76, maybe, I don't know, somewhere 74, somewhere in the 70s. I wasn't really, obviously I was a baby, but yeah, they have a sweet contract. I think I saw it in one of those 30 for 30s. They had to pay the owner of St. Louis Spirits $30 million, I believe, till the original owner died. Yeah, that too. But there's something else with the league itself, and you're right. They worked out a sweet deal. Yeah, I mean, you could be right. I'm gonna have to watch that 30 for 30. I don't know if there's a book about the ABA, like in baseball. There's a book about everything, because man, they just have a book about everything. So I don't know. They took 4 teams. Yeah, they did take 4 teams. I think it was the 76ers, correct me if I'm wrong, the New Jersey Nets, 2 others, the Spurs and the Nuggets. You're probably right, man, because that sounds about right. Yeah, I used to be a big NBA fan. Right now I know I'm just baseball, and I do have some NBA and football cards. Football, I haven't really been into football since the early 80s. Again, I was a little kid. I was shooting like early elementary. When the Bears won it, and then I remember when the Bills went 4 in a row and lost each one. I remember Montana and Steve Young won tons of. You know what? So I have football cards in a box, and I've usually kept like. The Pro Bowlers or Hall of Famers. But even then, it's like baseball. They got junk wax because they overproduce there too. The companies just went hog wild and started producing crap we can trade. Yeah, I'll see what I got. I'm pretty sure I got Bledsoe and a couple other Saints in there. Not many. I have to really look. Shoot, I'm still trying to get rid of all the freaking junk wax of baseball. That's why I rip so much junk. That's why I do a pack a day. If I didn't do a pack a day, I'd have so much more. Is it Bledsoe? No, Drew Brees. Sorry, Drew Brees. See how much I know about football? I'm off on my football, man. And then the NBA, I haven't followed it since Well, since I think Michael Jordan won his last have a million cards. I don't know if I have a million cards, but I got a lot, and that's why I started this channel, just to purge the heck out of my collection. And I mean, there's even a playlist called "Keep the Best, Toss the Rest." And when I bought all that junk wax right at the beginning of the pandemic from that dude, oh God, what was that guy's name? He was up in Fresno, which is an hour north of me. Really? Going back to the late 80s. Yeah, my brothers and I probably ended up getting some early 80s cards. Yeah, early 80s cards. Not many. We bought maybe, no, we didn't buy six, we bought the packs and we ripped them open. Probably chasing Rams and Raiders back in those days, or like Montana. That's kind of what we were doing, my brother and I, because I don't think my younger brothers didn't. It was my brother and I. We were just chasing them, and we told Pops, "Hey man, buy this for us." He said, "What do you want this for?" "I'll just buy it, Pops." You know, looking at this building down below where the grass is, and let me see if I can make this bigger. Yeah, see that structure? It's like some kind of artwork or something there. And they're the restaurants. So I think we're going to be headed down to those restaurants. Their cars are parked along the street there. Let me plug in, boss. If I don't plug in, I think we're going to die here. And if we die, we're going to die hard like we did the other day. I wanted to get this an hour in, and I think we can do it. So let me move it over here. So every football card. Now I got baseball cards going back to 1979. And that's kind of where I'm at with the cards that I have. I still got 15, so let me actually put it down. You can see a closer look of downtown right there. So yeah, for baseball, I got pretty much, I wouldn't say every card produced in the 80s, because there was a hell of a lot of cards produced in the 80s, man. There's too much produced. Okay, I'll have to check out that video then. And I've been meaning to get on the coins. You know, I told you I would, and I should. I've been meaning to, but you know how life is. But I think I even brought the coins with me to kind of do a little bit of a thingamajigger with it. Yeah. That's why you can still get older and over. Yeah, well, junk wax, oh Lord almighty. There was a lot of junk wax. I wonder what this does. Rotate device. That's gonna really screw you guys up. No, I don't want to do that. That's gonna be trippy. But yeah, I'm just looking at the close-up of this. Look at that building down there. The street's down below. There goes a car down below. Check that out. That's a bridge. Yeah, look at the walkways. That is the YMCA. It's a pretty dang big building if you look. It's a whole freaking, oh, I guess it's a block. I guess, you know, downtown block. I mean, they aren't as big as our regular blocks. But it's, oh man, I ain't turning it. I got it on, man, that's another unwritten rule. No, I got it upright, like holding it, like I'm pointing it myself. You can see the sun. Look at the sun on this. That's pretty neat. Another unwritten rule. If you turn it sideways, they don't count it. I'm glad he told me because I was debating if on the way home tomorrow. On the way home tomorrow, I'm going to give you a different view of California. Oh man, I didn't know I had all this over here. Let me move this down. I have more. Let's see what we got over here, man. I got more window. I didn't know I had all this. Look at that. Look at that. Didn't even know I had all this window space here. You can see the building more completely. This is supposed to be the largest, tallest building in Los Angeles City. There's another piece of artwork. Look at that. Get my finger out of the way. There's a pool somewhere. It's reflecting down below. There's a restaurant down there. I can see it. Look at the cars down below, like little ants. Then here you can see the better view of the tower. Yeah, that's pretty neat. The cars going up and down. Yeah, so